After more than 3,000 miles, 32 days and 12 borders, and with 150 vehicles with £100,000 worth of aid and 450 people, the convoy has finally managed to break through the siege of Gaza. Gazans of all ages have packed the roads celebrating the arrival of the convoy. Aid is now being distributed to the various organisations based in Gaza.
Well, we've cracked it, haven't we? There were some moments in Arish where I didn't think we were actually going to get in, but we're here, it's fantastic, everybody's really welcoming. The aid's great, we're meeting people. It's fantastic, it's really great. I feel a lot better.
In a way, it still isn't real because we've seen very little of the damage. We're in a car park on the outskirts in the south of the city. But I've just spoken to a Palestinian and he said, you'll be travelling north and if you have a weak heart, you will be devastated. So he said, prepare yourselves for what you're going to see. So many broken lives, broken homes. For all that, this is what we've come for. We've come to be moved. So when we're moved, we can take that message back home and move other people. Because more people in the world need to know about this injustice. I mean, this siege is a black stain on the heart of humanity. That's how I see
it. Members of the convoy have managed to get further into Gaza and witness the destruction. However, their stay is unexpectedly cut short after being forced to leave by Egypt. Israel bombed parts of the city while they were still there, killing 4 Gazans. George Galloway and almost all the others are deported from Egypt. The siege continues after the convoy has left Gaza, but international support plans further aid and solidarity in breaking the siege of Gaza.
Brother Imran, join me for this interview, man. Brother Imran. And he drove over. No, he wants to know about Paul. He wants to know about what happened to Paul today.
Basically, what happened was we didn't know anything about having a system where you can just go past the tolls for HGVs.
Because he was driving a 7.5 ton lorry.
7.5 ton, so he's classed as a HGV truck. So what happened was when he went past, the police waved him down. They asked him that, because you don't have a system, you get fined for €220. We tried to explain that it's a humanitarian aid, and we told him that, this is the situation. They said, well, you got 4 minutes to pay up.
And basically what they said to him, he said, look, I haven't got €220. They said, if you don't pay it, we're going to have to seize the vehicle. Yeah. So as he was at the back of the convoy and he didn't have a radio, we'd all pulled up further down on the right, so we didn't know what was going on with him. And they said, basically, you've got 5 minutes to pay it. And basically, so he paid the €220. Once he paid the €220, they said, now you need to walk across the carriageway and pay €80 for the actual electronic box or whatever it is that lets the HGVs through. And then when he did that, he managed to slip and fall and smash his head on the side of, like metal railing.
On the central reservation, and none of the police or any kind of authority came and helped him. And when he got there, they told him it's going to cost you €5 for the system, but you're going to pay 80 because there's €75 credits inside. So he had to whip no less than €300 for the whole palaver. But alhamdulillah, the group...
We're quite a close-knit group, so we had a little whip brand.
Yeah, and then we
raised the money,
to pay for his expenses.
So it wasn't such a burden on him, of course.
Except the scar on his head now.
But the scar looks quite good.
Yeah, he's Irish, so he can take it.
Yeah, man,
he's a
Irish
paddy
people
boy.
are strong, man.
He's a paddy boy.
He's a soldier, man. He drives on his own as well, you get me?
Plus he can hold his liquor as well.